What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. You may best recall CNN as the literal network dumpster fire that reported fiery but mostly peaceful protest when the BLM Antifa mobs were lighting an entire city on fire in Wisconsin. You remember this. This is, of course, the most meme-worthy moment in CNN history, but also endemic of what a failed network does. They lie to you. They're propagandists. They're run by creeps. All these guys have been fired. These total predators working at CNN. And now CNN has been sold. Clowns, irresponsible clowns, they say on Twitter. CNN has been sold to Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers went and just fired everyone. CNN begins layoffs amid economic uncertainty, cost-cutting pressures from parent company. This according to CNN. Yo. CNN Wednesday informed employees that layoffs to the commercial has commenced. A move expected to impact hundreds of staffers. The global news network marks the deepest cuts in organizations' years. So this has actually impacted thousands of members of the CNN fake news workforce, partly because if you go woke, you go broke, and also because CNN sucks at making ratings, right? So Fox News scores really big in 2022, big ratings boost. CNN and MSNBC have worst rated years ever. Dude, check this out. Overall, Fox News finished over the year with an average primetime audience of 2.3 million, well ahead of MSNBC at 1 million and CNN at 700,000. Woof! Buzz, your girlfriend. Fox News is down 1% from 2021, MSNBC 21%, CNN 33%. Call your mom. So that might be why you see a tone change in CNN, and it might be why you see reports like this of CNN actually covering the real scandals in this country, like the Biden crime family scandal right now. CNN did an in-depth report which shocked us to our very core. Our jaws were on the floor watching this report. It's like it was Fox News or the Gateway Pundit or Breitbart or someone putting this series of events together. It was really well done. CNN turns on Joe Biden, reports on Biden crime family, admits Joe Biden's son, Hunter, corrupt business partners. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and watch.
He has built his political career on promises of honesty, hard work, and a pledge that a family name means something.
I give you my word as a Biden. I give you my word as a Biden.
But while Joe Biden swears by his name in politics, his son and two brothers spent years trying to benefit from the Biden name. It's all now the focus of a Republican-led congressional investigation.
We want to know what the Biden administration is trying to hide from the American people and why they are not being transparent.
Republican Congressman James Comer now chairs the House Oversight Committee and has set his sights on Joe Biden's son, Hunter, a mysterious laptop now in the hands of the FBI, and long-held conspiracy theories about President Joe Biden and what he does or doesn't know.
I have never discussed with my son or my brother or anyone else anything having to do with their businesses, period.
Despite his denials, a CNN review of the laptop data, as well as other public material, shows that Joe Biden did interact with some of his son's associates while serving as vice president, though it's unclear exactly what was discussed. One example, the Republican site, Miguel Alemán Magnani, a Mexican businessman and son of the former president who Hunter was trying to woo. In 2014, Alemán Magnani and his dad were photographed at the White House with then Vice President Biden. In a later email, Hunter Biden reminds Alemán Magnani of the favors he's done for him. We have been talking about business deals and partnerships for 7 years. I have brought every single person you have ever asked me to bring to the effing White House and the Vice President's house and the inauguration. Hunter Biden bluntly acknowledged the power of the Biden name in a memoir, writing that the Ukrainian energy company Burisma, which put him on its board, considered my last name gold.
I don't think that there's a lot of things that would have happened in my life that if my last name wasn't Biden.
Joe Biden's brothers have repeatedly referenced him in their private dealings. Frank Biden, a developer of for-profit charter schools, has invoked his brother in trying to convince local officials to approve his projects, like in Sunrise, Florida, where he told the city in 2015 to trust his venture.
Not because of Frank, but because of the honor of being the brother of a guy I think we all know and love.
In 2021, at a gathering of medical professionals, he made this pledge.
The bully pulpit that I have as a result of the privilege of being associated with my brother Joey. And I'll do everything in my power to support you to get the job done, to get federal dollars to your research.
Frank Biden told CNN there has been zero interaction between his brother's public office and his private business, adding, "Do I engage in any way in quid pro quo on any level? Absolutely not."
The last name gave credibility, initially.
Healthcare entrepreneur Michael Frey told CNN Joe Biden's other brother, James, broke financial promises he made while referencing the Biden name. Frey's company filed a lawsuit alleging fraud by James Biden, who denied the claims. Frey spoke to CNN before the lawsuit settled in 2020.
Everything was on the Biden name, and so we took that to heart.
James Biden was also named in a lawsuit filed in July. He allegedly received about $600,000 in loans in 2018 from a company he worked with, AmeriCorps Health, based upon representations that his last name Biden could open doors and that he could obtain a large investment from the Middle East based on his political connections. The suit states that the investment was never delivered. The lawsuit was settled, though James Biden denied the allegations in court filings. He did not respond to a request for comment. Kathleen Clark, a government ethics expert, calls it all troubling.
We have certainly examples of Biden family members explicitly trading on his name, trying to convince business partners to do deals with them. That's outrageous.
Even so, government ethics experts say the Biden's ethical challenges pale in comparison to Donald Trump.
One of the differences is that Trump himself personally was corrupt and certainly did enrich himself through the use of government power.
Even the Republican congressman leading the Biden investigation raises concerns about Trump's dealings while president.
And you believe there should have been more transparency with Trump and his family members in the business that they may have been doing overseas?
I do. I absolutely do.
Comer says he wants to introduce bipartisan legislation to tighten ethics laws, but the committee's first priority is the Bidens.
And it's important to note there is no proof the president has done anything illegal. We sent the White House a list of questions, including whether the president stands by his statement that he never discussed his relatives' businesses with them. In response, the White House sent us this statement. The president has pledged to restore ethics to the White House and has established the most rigorous ethics guidelines of any administration in history. No family member has or will serve in the administration or be involved in government decision-making. Jake?
And Pamela, you said that there's no proof that President Biden or then Vice President Biden did anything illegal by meeting with Hunter's business associates, including that Mexican businessman. That email was stunning. But what proof would be necessary to show that a law might have been violated?
Right. So we know that both presidents and the vice presidents, they are exempt from ethics and conflict of interest laws. We learned that in the Trump administration, right, where President Trump couldn't be held liable for ethic violations. So it's not likely going to be an issue for the Bidens in terms of the ethics laws. But of course, public perception might be an issue here as laid out in the piece. Jake?
All right, Pamela Brown, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Our channel's here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, base patriots.